Hey guys, my name is Mr. Haskell Games and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to enable file services on Windows Server 2008 and also how to create your first file share. Hope you enjoy. Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to install file services and create your first file share. Now, file services should be already automatically installed with your Windows Server 2008 installation, or for that matter, any version of Windows Server. If it isn't, you should install it. Okay, first you just want to go to your good old Server Manager, then you want to go to File Services and click Add Role Services. Then you want to tick basically all of the tick boxes here. Though, you can untick this one, you don't really need that one. So just tick all this, file replication, you can leave these unticked. So you want to click next. You can create a namespace now for DFS, or you can create one later. I'm going to create one now, and I'll explain what DFS is. DFS will allow you to have one shared folder that will sort of display a lot of other shared folders. So if you have a lot of servers on your network, but you don't want the file shares to be on just one server, you can use DFS to make it look like it's in one shared spot. This is good for people that don't use technology very often, so that it's really easy for them to find files and other things. So to get started with DFS, you want to create a name for the namespace. I'm going to call this DFS on file 1. Because I'm not connected to Active Directory, I can't do that. So standalone namespace is what I have to do. This will be stored on a single namespace server, but you can make it on a failover cluster, but unless you're running some really higher powered applications, I wouldn't really matter about this. I want to click next. So, namespace, you can go here and find shared folders to add to the DFS namespace. I'm just going to skip that for now. You can also, here we get to another option called storage monitoring. This will basically show you who's hogging the space on the file server, what is he or she hogging it with. So say, has someone got their whole 100 gig movie collection on there? And you can enable that way. I'm going to enable it for the C drive just now. It'll save it automatically to this location, C storage reports. You can also configure by email, but that's more complicated, and if you don't mind just going on the server every now and then pulling off storage reports, it's okay. So, Windows Search Service, indexing volumes. This basically means that when someone searches for something on your file server, it's not going to go all the way to the file server and try to, because it doesn't have an index, it won't be able to find something very fast. So if I were to go into one of my file servers right now and search for a movie, it would take a tiny bit because it doesn't have an index enabled. So I recommend, highly recommend that you enable indexing with the Windows Search Service. Just tick the drive that you want to store all your shares on. For example, mine's going to be C to keep it really simple. Okay. It will complain a tiny bit that it's not joined to a domain. This is for DFS replication. Basically, DFS replication allows you to replicate exactly one file share on another file server in the background. So your users don't necessarily see it, but you could do it in such a way so that in case one server fails over, there's one that's been replicated to, so it's right there. Although that's not a proper backup strategy, it's an available one. so it has to be joined to a domain to do DFS replication. Since this is a confirmation dialog, you just want to click install to verify that you want to install the rest of file services. You can click that now. So this will go ahead and install file services. Don't worry, this shouldn't take too long. As you can see, this server's on an SSD, so it will take not too much time at all. So I'll just fast forward this bit for you. Oh no, won't even need to because it's so fast. This dialog should be the same across all server products. If it isn't, look for something that's incredibly like it. They wouldn't change something like this too much. So just look for the one that looks correct to you, if it's not there. It shouldn't be different though, but hey. Okay, so it's done. The event log is saying that there's 1 error, 1 warning, and 12 informational events. So let's have a look at them just to see. Okay, let's have a look at this one. No domain controller for DFS replication, that's okay. A warning about Windows search. Okay, something stopped the crawl of C users, but that's okay because you shouldn't be putting shared folders there really anyway. So, that was a very simple tutorial on how to extend file services and make your very own file server. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you love this, don't forget to subscribe because remember, likers are sexy, commenters are swag, and subscribers are legends.